So I was always disappointed with the cinnamon roll that I ate. I thought it should be better flavor and it shouldn't be dry. And I want it warm.
$350,000 of debt from med school. I have a family to feed. I just got to suck it up, and I have to work 110 hours this week. It's just, for me, it's restoring their body. We're not trying to turn you into someone you're not.
It is very cutthroat, and you have your job one day and maybe you fall out of favor the next. I read the teleprompter. I still remember our general manager coming out and saying, shouldn't do it, but you've got the job. Yes, I was scared. No, I wasn't confident, but I could sure fake it till I made it.
When I'm laying out a sleeve or somebody's leg or whatever tattoo I'm doing, it's tailor-made to like fit that person's like anatomy.
Embarrassment is the cost of entry. You have to go through that if you want to become like a graceful master.
Creativity doesn't come from the external forces around you. It comes from within. Graphic design wasn't like the dream.
We spent a number of years telling kids that if you don't get good grades in school, that's going to be you digging trenches on a job site. I don't have 5 framers that I have bid everything and then I pick who's the cheapest. We have a framer.
You kind of got to have a good stomach. Doesn't have to be great, but there's some things you'll see, especially slaughter. Yeah. It's gross. There's meat cutters and then there's butchers.
I need to understand what you feel like you need from a space, and then I'm going to design with that in mind.
If you want to be a relevant radio station, you got to connect with your community, because that's what radio was originally about. Corporations have killed the radio industry.
In general, every sworn law enforcement officer has statewide jurisdiction. Ask yourself why do I want to get into law enforcement?
The top financial advisors make a lot of money. 20s is to become worth a lot. Your 30s and 40s is to get paid a lot based on what you're worth. I think 50s is too late.
To set yourself up for success is cross-training. I'll even look at their knife and be like, what kind of knife is this person using?
We live in the best time ever to become a filmmaker. Whether you want to do big Hollywood films, streaming, or if you just want to be a YouTube content creator.
Putting blood into him as fast as he was losing it. There's certain things I want to do for my patients to help them have better outcomes and smoother experiences, but then you're getting this pushback.
There's a huge stereotype of stylists never eating, living off caffeine, never sleeping, never taking a bathroom break. So when we're talking hair and makeup, it's that same conversation where somebody is now being asked to bring a feeling into words.
Salma Hayek gets off the plane. She said, I'm Salma Hayek. Getting a movie made is really hard.
That notion that there is nothing outside of cheer, it is out there. If you were a parent, you came up and you're like, this is my goal for my kid. I'm like, I know exactly what coach to pair you with.
I got a DM from one of the founders of Crumble, an Instagram DM. If you have an idea, if you feel called to be building something, freaking do it.
Private jets you get to ride on.
The fact that you had a screwdriver just so readily available.
I had everything ready.
There is a stereotype that exists.
A lot of people teach from personal experience, and then I choose to take a more research-based approach. Good training for the context that they want that training for, right? To be a good, responsible protector of themselves and their family.
When they think of life flight, they think like we fly on crazy accidents or like only in the mountains.
But there's like you can drive yourself. There's you need to take an ambulance. And then there's we're going to put you in a helicopter.
If you're starting, don't ever use ChatGPT. Like, don't do that. Devs have a bad habit of obfuscating their job, making it seem more difficult than it is.
All of that commission, the companies steal. I think it's super immoral and it should be illegal.
Is that offensive when someone says bro culture or like, oh, you're a sales bro?
Gen Z tends to not drink nearly as much as, millennials and Gen X. And 95% of the grain we use is grown within 200 miles of us.
If you look up the average compensation of a realtor in the state of Utah, I think it's less than $40,000 a year. People just do the same things. Like, oh, I'll get my license. I'll do TikToks. Sure. I'll be on Instagram.
What does someone need to do in order to do well?